Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Grugs here, Legion Tactical Cutlery, back again for another Legion premiere with another Saturn knife that I want to share with everybody. Once again, I purchased this with the Mimas. This is the Saturn Titano, as pronounced in Italian, or Titan, which is a really, really nice blade. I did receive the Lion Steel KC01, as most of you may know. I do have a premiere on it that I've done. A lot of people don't like the big choil. So there was a subscriber who mentioned to me about Saturn Knives. And basically this is a cross between a Lion Steel KC01 and a Lion Steel T6. And you've got this Saturn Titano blade over here, which is pretty awesome. I like it, man, and I appreciate that subscriber who let me know about Saturn Knives. Thank you very much. And, I really appreciate it. Let me know what you guys are carrying. I've got my Sativian today. Just let me know what you guys got in the chat or in the comment section, man. Yeah, okay, so I've got some specs. Let me pull those up. And... and we'll do a nice close-up of this knife. I did take this knife hiking with me. It is lightweight for such a, big knife. It's a six-inch blade. Overall, it's 11 inches. But it was really a pleasure, especially with that awesome leather sheath that these come with. It was a pleasure to carry this into the woods. I barely felt it on my hips. So I do appreciate Kydex, but there's something about leather that I do like. Especially this one from Saturn. Okay, so once again, this is the Saturn Knives Titano or Titan. I'm going to include their Saturn Knives website in the description and within the comment section. Unfortunately, they are under maintenance, but the best place to go look at these knives and their descriptions is Blade HQ, or my favorite place to purchase knives, Chicago Knife Works. So we are introducing the Titan from Saturn, or the Titano from Saturn Knives, a top-of-the-line hunting knife that seamlessly blends timeless design with cutting-edge technology. This full-size knife features a drop-point blade with a generous belly, making it ideal for tasks like skinning or bushcrafting. Crafted from Sleipner steel, a durable and wear-resistant material, the blade offers exceptional toughness and decent hardness. The Titano also boasts an extended tang, allowing you to strike flint without worrying about dulling the blade. With its ergonomically designed handle scales contoured to fit your hand perfectly and eliminate any discomfort, this knife is a pleasure to use even during extended periods. So we've got an overall length of 11.125 inch with a blade length of 6 inch, cutting edge 5.65 inch. Blade width is 1.55 inch. Blade thickness is 0.21 inch. Blade material is Sleipner steel. Blade style is a drop point. Blade grind, they're saying flat, but I say high saber. Finish is satin. Edge type is plain. Handle length is 5.357 inch. Handle width is 1.38 inch. Handle thickness is 0.88 inch. The handle material is micarta in green, this particular model. The weight is 12.80 ounce. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, country of origin is in Italy, and they're saying here the best use is hunting, camping, and hiking. However, there is a content creator named Henry Garcia. Check him out. He speaks Italian, but you could turn on your closed captions, and he tests out this knife, the Titan, and the Mimas, and in separate videos, and he uses them for bushcraft, So go check him out, man, so you get an idea, because I love these knives. I'm not ready to, put a pounding onto them yet. So if you want to see these knives in action, go check out Henry, and I'll leave that information in the description section, in the comment section, for you all to look at. Now that I've got that all out of the way, let's check out this awesome Titan of a blade, man. Look at that. Sweet drop point blade. 6 inches of massive Sleipner steel, man. Freaking awesome. A pretty large and generous sharpening choil. Nice guard. Beautifully done. Slight swedge all the way on top, but you could see that it is a high saber. Okay, very nicely done, man. Very nicely done. Beautifully contoured green micarta scales, removable with the satin finished hardware. Full tang goodness. It is skeletonized, but it's full tang. Nicely rounded off, beautiful. Protrudes just a little bit out of the scales all the way around. Does have a protruding tang and a sharp 90-degree spine, so you could use a ferro rod and scrape it. You know, I don't think this company believes that the knife should be used, you know, with a ferro rod and ruin the heat treat of the knife. I don't know if that's possible. Maybe it is. I know that when I, you know, test out knives with the ferro rod and I do my maintenance on them, they're kind of, whoops, sorry about that, troops. They're kind of messy, you know, scrapes and such. So I kind of appreciate that. But yeah, these knives, man, I'm just going to use normally. I'm not going to be bashing them, or unless I, you know, change my mind. I'm going to be using them to do simple tasks, and just amazing, man. Just an amazing looking blade. And look at the handles, nicely contoured, beautifully grooved. So nicely done, man. I just love these knives. Made by Lion Steel, Italy, Sleipner steel. Okay. The only thing I don't know is what the HRC for these knives are. I haven't found them, and unfortunately the Saturn website is not available. It's under maintenance. So yeah, man. I mean, so for those who don't like the T6 because you don't like that particular wraparound micarta scales, which I think you guys are crazy. I think that's awesome. I know it has a kind of a stickish type tang, but I doubt you would ever break that tang, you know, especially with those wraparound micarta scales. So for those who don't like the T6 and those who didn't like the KC01 because of the large finger choil, you know, this is your alternative over here, man. And Chicago Knife Works has this less for $200. I mean, Blade HQ has this for over $300, man. It's just nuts, you know, but this one is under 200 bucks. I did buy this and the Mimas for less than $300. I actually got them for $295 at Chicago Knife Works with a 10% discount. Now, unfortunately, that 10% discount isn't available at Chicago Knife Works anymore, but it, you know, they still have some good prices, man. These knives are still under 200 bucks. Man, I love that. I love that drop point. And if you notice, it just kind of angles off right over here, this area, and then goes down. I love this design. The designer is Moletta. Okay, he designs a ton of knives for Lion Steel, and I am happy that he designed these knives for Saturn. And once again, I want to thank that subscriber for letting me know about Saturn knives. And now I have a whole bunch of awesome knives from Lion Steel and Saturn now, and they're just an amazing little humble collection that I have, man. Crazy good, just crazy good. Let's take a look at this sheath, man. Okay, actually, let me do this. You guys get a good view of this knife. I love this sheath. I think it's one of the best sheaths on the market. All right, that is of my opinion, man. Made in Italy, handmade in Italy, so very nice. This has a little bit different setup over here. Not only does it have the belt loop, which I used on my hike, but it looks like it has some other maybe possible Molly compatible setup. Okay, I don't see this being carried in a Scout configuration unless you figure something else out over here. It looks like there is an option to do something, you know, but I guess you got to be imaginative to carry it in a Scout position. However, you know, when I took it on my hike, I was really fine carrying it upright. It really is nice. Okay, the stitching, double stitched. The leather's impeccable, man. The snap is nice. The contouring of the leather is just beautiful. Beautifully sized, thick welt over here. It's just a nice sheath, man. Let me pop the knife in, okay? Oh, there she goes. Very nice. Very nice. Okay? It's quiet. There's no noise. This is a hunter's dream, man. You want to take this to Saskatchewan or use it for some big game. I understand you could use this knife for small, you know, there's knives that are used for for big game, smaller knives. But, you know, if you want to take something substantial with you, lightweight too, man, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, this is not so bad. Quiet in the sheath. You know, you're going to have a very durable knife, and if you're an avid outdoorsman and you want to use your knife for the outdoors, other than cutting up or processing meat, well, here you go, man. This is awesome. If you want to take it hiking, camping, I don't see why not, man. I mean, it's for a knife to go hiking. Maybe some of you might think it's a little bit big, but I took it hiking a few times. I may have not have used it, but I did carry it on my hip, and it did a good job, man. It was nice. Let's check this knife out again. Let me put that sheath there. Okay, let's test out, hold on a second. Let's test out the sharpness. Out of the box, it's crazy sharp, you guys, crazy sharp. No effort, no effort whatsoever. I don't know what the angle of the bevel is, the secondary bevel, and Sleipner steel is pretty easy to sharpen. I've tested out Fox knives, Lion steel, and Sleipner steel. So you know, you can trust the European heat treatments. Just beautiful, man. Yep. Nice. So, you know, if you're looking for fine Italian cutlery, man, here you go. You know, this is your dream knife right here. If you didn't like the T6 from Lion Steel and you didn't like the KCO1 from Lion Steel, here's your answer to your problems right here. The Saturn Titano, or the Titan. Awesome, just awesome. Let's take one more last look at this blade. I'm sorry, this is a little dirty here. I should have oiled this before showing everybody, but you guys get the idea anyway. Let's just take a look once again of that beautifully made knife. There's that awesome drop point 6-inch monster right there, man. Whew. Whew. Oof. I am in love with this knife, man, let me tell you. Beautiful. Small logos, nothing too big. I love that satin finish. This is, they have, I think, black G10 handles and wood available. But I opted for the micarta green scales. Let's take a look at these awesome scales, beautifully contoured. Oh, look at that, so nice. You know, you don't have to go buy secondary scales on the market. They're rounded off so nicely, nicely contoured. Generous size lanyard hole if you want to put some real thick paracord on there. All right, this is that tang with the sharp 90-degree spine protruding, so you could tap it into the wood for whatever reason. Oh, so nice, man. There's that full tang goodness, beautifully rounded off. just so nice, man. Oh, I love it. Look at all the grinds. Perfect. Perfect, man. I love it. Troops, that's it, man. I just wanted to share this with you. Thank you for being here and watching this. I hope you enjoyed this premiere. Let me know in the comments below what you think. And that's it, man. If you have any questions, let me know before we sign off. If not, thank you very much, and I hope that you all enjoyed this. Let me bring awareness to everybody. Hashtag 22 a day. Hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans in active military that once they get out of the service, they do face a lot of challenges. Unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. So once you're done watching this premiere, go take a look and call those phone numbers. Check out those websites. Go talk to somebody. Seek the help that you all have earned and deserve. Thanks again. Really appreciate you all checking this out. At the ready, troops. Hold the line. Take care.